Israel's military says it's carried out dozens of smoky haze across the capital.
Focus on the man in the checked shirt. In a moment, he's on the floor, wounded in the midriff. A pager in his bag or on his belt has exploded. CCTV from another...
Did you know that in today's world of smartphones, a community in Lebanon was relying on old-school pagers? And in a matter of minutes, an Israeli bombing turned this simple form of communication into a terrifying scene. Curious why? Stay with me, and let's dive into the complex story of the Israel-Lebanon conflict. The Israel-Lebanon conflict has a long, complicated history. The tension between these two neighbors started in the mid-20th century, fueled by political, territorial, and religious factors. Israel's invasion of Lebanon in 1982 was a significant turning point, aimed at eliminating Palestinian forces. Hezbollah, the Lebanese Shia militant group, emerged as a response to this invasion, further escalating the conflict. Fast forward to today, these tensions haven't faded. Recent escalations have included airstrikes, bombings, and clashes that have injured and displaced thousands. This brings us to the strange yet powerful moment in history, the pager attack. In a world dominated by smartphones, why were people in Lebanon still using pagers? Simply put, during intense conflicts, phone networks are often targeted and become unreliable. Pagers offered a way to communicate without relying on fragile infrastructure. But in this attack, Israel's bombing knocked out pagers too, leaving many in Lebanon unable to communicate at a crucial time. The blast wiped out pager signals, adding to the chaos and fear on the ground. So why did these pagers fail during the bombing? It wasn't just the physical damage from the blast. Israel has advanced technologies capable of jamming communication systems during an attack. This was done to disorient the people of Lebanon, making rescue efforts harder and adding confusion to an already chaotic situation. This brings us to the larger question. Why do these conflicts keep happening? Why does Israel feel compelled to launch these attacks? And why do Lebanon's citizens suffer the brunt of it? The root of the Israel-Lebanon conflict is a mix of political and territorial disputes. Hezbollah, based in Lebanon, has been at odds with Israel for decades. Hezbollah views Israel as a threat to Lebanon's sovereignty, and Israel considers Hezbollah a terrorist organization. These mutual hostilities have led to countless clashes, with civilian casualties on both sides. One of the most tragic moments in recent times was the assassination of Hassan Nasrallah, a prominent figure in Lebanon and a leader of Hezbollah. He was targeted by Israeli airstrikes due to his strong opposition to Israel. His death sent shockwaves through Lebanon, as he was seen as a symbol of resistance. The attack sparked widespread anger and only deepened the hostility between these two nations. Iran has been a key ally of Hezbollah, supplying weapons and financial aid. Israel sees Iran as a direct threat, especially as Iran's influence in Lebanon grows. In response, Israel has launched strikes not only on Lebanon, but also in Syria, where Iranian forces are stationed. The conflict has drawn in major powers, making peace seem even further away. While the Israel-Lebanon conflict has caused unimaginable suffering, the hope for peace is still alive. Dialogue, international diplomacy, and efforts from both sides will be needed to end this cycle of violence. As the world watches, it's crucial to understand the complexity of this conflict and work toward a solution that benefits both nations. If you found this breakdown insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Together, let's stay informed and hope for a brighter future.